So welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today I will be ranking all 4 of the Scream movies. Next year I'm going to be ranking all 5 because we're finally getting a new Scream movie next year, which I'm very excited for. Let me know in the comments below your ranking, and happy 4th of July. If you are watching this on the 4th of July, let me know your ranking in the comments. Let me know what you're doing for the 4th. Go in the description, check out everything I have in the description. We'll go ahead and get into this ranking right now. Coming at number 4 is Scream 3. Now let me explain. I've said this in my Scream 3 review. I don't mind Scream 3. People bash and hate on Scream 3. Yeah, Scream 3 has major flaws. It has major problems at the end of the day. But I do like the killer in Scream 3. The killer feels unstoppable. I do like the whole brother element. There are parts I like about Scream 3. I will usually give Scream 3 a 7.5 or a 8.5 because I still enjoy Scream 3. It's not my favorite, and I've said this in my personal opinion. Scream 3 feels very out of place. I've said this before. Kevin Williams did not write Scream 3, and you could tell, especially if you watch it like a marathon, because I watched a lot of these movies like back to back, and I felt that especially again watching these movies back to back, you will see what I'm talking about. The Scream 3 just feels odd and out of place, and that's what it is. Coming at number 3, maybe a controversial one, I don't know, but my number 3 and my number 2 was like this, so it was hard for me to decide which one would it be and which one could it be. But coming at number 3 is Scream 2. I love Scream 2 to death. I love Scream 2. It's perfect. It's a perfect horror sequel. It's a perfect slasher movie. Some good kills, some good gore. It's a slasher movie that's simple but effective. Cindy's going off to college, and it's a whole new environment. I'm suggesting it's like a town over because would just make sense. But Scream 2 mainly takes place around this college. Sadly, Randy gets killed off. Sadly, but that is what it is. But Scream 2, I love Scream 2. It's a perfect horror movie. It's a perfect slasher. I could watch it any day of the week. Coming at number 2, Scream 4. I just finished watching this and just finished the review for Scream 4, actually. Scream 4, I love Scream 4. I just wish we would have gotten to see Kevin Williamson's and Wes Craven's original ending. That was not the original ending. They brought the writer from Scream 3 to do rewrites. Dimension Films wanted Scream 4 to be a one-off. They wanted to remake. They basically said in so many words they wanted to remake, and that's what they did in form of the TV show. We know how great that turned out, right? Yeah, but number 2 is Scream 4. Like I said, it was really hard for me to decide what could have been number 2. That may switch. Like, when I do this review next year, when I do this ranking next year, it may be different. Like, I'm only doing this ranking one time this year. I may come back to it, but if I do, it's not gonna be till December. But yeah, number 1 is Scream, the OG, the original, the one that started it all, and what saved horror. And what can I say about Scream 1? You have one of the best final girls ever, and that is Cindy Prescott. Some really good, some good kills, some good humor, and some good horror here and there. Really strong opening, with who you think is going to be your final girl, but turns out it's not. The only reason you think she's going to be your final girl is simply because of her status. Scream 1 is just a perfect movie start to finish. I love Scream 1 to death. So that is my ranking for the Scream movies. Like I said, let me know in the comments below your ranking. Number 4 was Scream 3. Number 3 was Scream 2. Number 2 was Scream 4. Number 1 was Scream. So if you enjoyed the ranking for my Scream movies, make sure to hit the like button, play subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one.